Buddy Kyle Goethe here from GoatFilmReviews.com and the Goat Film Reviews YouTube channel. And boy, oh boy, do I have some sights to show you today. We're going to be unboxing a Arrow video set, one that's been on my shelf for a little while. An upgrade set of some movies I previously owned, but I just adore these so much. We are going to be unboxing Arrow Video's 4K of Hellraiser, the Quartet of Torment. Very excited about this. I haven't been upgrading a lot of my movies to 4K in a while just because the economy is a little bit uneasy about things, and well, not even a little bit, it's a lot bit. The economy's been rough, and so I've decided to be a little bit more careful about what gets upgraded, but this has been sitting on my shelf for probably about a year now. So we're going to pop this open, take a look inside, and see what the Cenobites have for us. Okay, so as you can see here, we have Arrow Video's 4K collection of Hellraiser, Quartet of Torment. Let's go ahead and get this off. Okay, and we got one of these. I think these are called J cards. So one of my viewers asked me if a J card came with something, and I was so confused, and now I realize what those things are. So comes with that. Without it though, we get the chains on the back. We have the Hellraiser siding right there with the Paramount Pictures logo. So we'll go ahead and pull these out here. Ooh, I wanted to kind of... Oh, that's really neat. That's really cool. So, yeah, the first slip that comes in here, and it looks like this is also a book labeled Ages of Desire. Okay, we'll look at this in a minute. We'll set this back here. So, let's see. Okay, so this slips off as well. Oh, that's really cool. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. There they are together like that. Okay. And then this opens. We have such sights to show you. Wow, Arrow put a lot into the box presentation for this. We've got Hellraiser with a single chain, Lakeshore Entertainment's Ultra HD. We've got Hellbound Hellraiser 2. Oh, that's got two chains. I wonder what the other ones are going to have. I thought so. Over here we have Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth. And lastly, Hellraiser Bloodlines. With 4 chains. So there's our 4 films right there. Again, pretty standard looking box for that. On the back here we have I Am in Hell, Help Me on the Hellraiser, or the Lament configuration. So pretty standard look for the actual discs. I love the presentation with this slip though right here, although I am worried I'm going to damage it. There we go. That's really cool. We'll set that back here. Okay, so over here we have the Ages of Desire. Looks like, let's see what we have in here. So inside this book there are cast and crews for all 4 films, as well as Surgeons of God, Steps on the Forbidden Path to Hellraiser. It's got press kit for the original Hellraiser, Faustus Endures press kit for 2, a piece on Hellbound, press kit for 3, a piece on Hell on Earth, a press kit for 4, and a piece on Bloodline. And then there is a piece on Pinhead himself, a study in Scarlet, and then it goes into a little bit of the restoration work as well. So it's kind of... Wow, this is a very well put together book. This actually is like a hardcover book, as opposed to a lot of the times what you'll get is these kind of like smaller matter, like flimsy little books. This is a big book that I'm excited to read through. I know I tend to get these books and then, if you forget, you just leave them on your, you leave them on the shelf with the movies and never get to them. But I've started actually taking these books and just placing them next to my bed and reading through a little bit of them at night. So Ages of Desire, really cool book for that. Let's just see what we've got for... We kind of know the idea of the Hellraiser movies, and if you don't, I probably won't get too heavily into them because they're a little bit less niche than most other people would. But ostensibly, the first film follows hedonist Frank Cotton, who thinks he has reached the points of earthly pleasure, but a mysterious puzzle box will take him further than he can possibly imagine, opening the doors to a dominion where pain and pleasure are indivisible, and summoning the Cenobites, whose experiments in the higher reaches of experience will tear his soul apart. He manages to escape. Frank returns to a world skinless and in need of help. Now his former lover must kill to make him whole again, but the Cenobites want Frank back, and there will be hell to pay when they find him. So let's just talk about what comes with these in terms of special features. So all 4 films have 4K restorations here. There is lossless stereo and DTS 5.1 surround sound, optional English subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing. The Ages of Desire, a 200-page hardcover book with new writing from Clive Barker, archivists Phil and Sarah Stokes, and the Pinhead artwork. We've also got, for each of the films, Disc 1, Hellraiser, has an audio commentary featuring genre historian Stephen Jones, film critic and author Kim Newman, a very regular view. If you're watching Arrow or Severin, you get a lot of Kim Newman. And I like Kim Newman. Archival audio commentary with Clive Barker and Ashley Lawrence. Archival audio commentary with Clive Barker as the writer and director. Power of Imagination, a brand new 60-minute discussion about Hellraiser and the works of Clive Barker by film scholars Sorsha Nifian and Carmel Niprath. Unboxing Hellraiser, a brand new visual essay celebrating the Lament Configuration by genre author Alexandra Benedict. The Pursuit of Possibilities, a 60-minute discussion between acclaimed horror authors Paula Diash and Eric LaRocca, celebrating the queerness of Hellraiser and the importance of Clive Barker as a queer writer. Flesh is a Trap, brand new visual essay exploring body horror and transcendence in the work of Clive Barker by genre author Guy Adams. Newly uncovered extended EPK interviews with Clive Barker and stars Andrew Robinson, Claire Higgins, Ashley Lawrence, and effects artist Bob Keane, shot during the making of Hellraiser, and the original press kit. So there's kind of a lot of stuff. I'll actually bring this out here for the other ones as well. So Disc 2 has an audio commentary featuring Stephen Jones and Kim Newman, archival audio commentary with director Tony Randall, writer Peter Atkins, and actor Ashley Lawrence, an audio commentary with director Tony Randall and writer Peter Atkins. Hell Was What They Wanted, a brand new 80-minute appreciation of Hellbound, the Hellraiser mythos, and the work of Clive Barker by horror authors George Daniel Lee and Kit Power. The Rat Slice Sound, a new appreciation of composer Christopher Young's scores for Hellraiser and Hellbound Hellraiser 2. Archival on-set interview with Clive Barker. Archival on-set interview with the cast and crew. Behind-the-scenes footage. Being Frank, Sean Chapman on Hellbound, an archival interview about the actor's return to the role of Frank Cotton. Under the Skin, Doug Bradley on Hellbound, an interview with iconic actor about his second appearance as Pinhead. Lost in the Labyrinth, archival featurette featuring interviews with Barker, Randall, Keane, Atkins, and others, TV's thoughts and trailers and images. Hellraiser 3 Hell on Earth, an alternate unrated version. Oh, that's good. I know it says here it contains standard definition inserts, but I'm all about new versions, especially for one that is as hellishly entertaining as Hell on Earth is. A brand new audio commentary with Stephen Jones and Kim Newman. Archival audio commentary with Peter Atkins on the theatrical cut. Archival audio commentary with Anthony Hickox and actor Doug Bradley on the unrated cut. Previously Unseen extended EPK featuring interview with Clive Barker and Doug Bradley, Daily FX. Time with Terry, interview with actor Paula Marshall. I love Paula Marshall. She's wonderful. Raising Hell on Earth, a interview with director Anthony Hickox. Under the Skin, Doug Bradley on Hellraiser 3, talking about his third appearance as Pinhead. So there's a lot of checking in on Doug Bradley under all that makeup. And the final disc here has a brand new audio commentary for Hellraiser 4 Bloodline. The Beauty of Suffering, brand new featurette exploring the Cenobites' connection to goth, fetish, cultures, and BDSM. Newly uncovered workprint version of the film, providing a fascinating insight into how it changed during post-production. For those of you that don't know, Hellraiser 4 was actually eventually credited to Alan Smithy because of all the problems that happened during set. I still think the finished film is quite a lot of fun and a very good closure to these four films. But I'm definitely interested in checking out that workprint cut. Hellraiser Evolutions, an archival documentary on the evolution of the franchise and its enduring legacy, featuring interviews with Scott Derrickson, Rick Boda, and Stuart Gordon, as well as others. Books of Blood and Beyond, an archival appreciation by horror author David Gatwalk of Barker's written work, and the Books of Blood to the Scarlet Gospels, as well as a theatrical trailer. And it says there's an Easter egg. We're going to find that Easter egg, damn it. So there we go. That's all the stuff that's on there. Sorry, it was a lot of reading because the presentation is simple but elegant. And I really think that was a fantastic looking box set altogether. So lots of stuff in this Arrow box set that any Hellraiser fan should be really excited about. Alternate versions, some really cool stuff. In fact, you know what? Just for good measure, let's watch that go back in again. Like a glove. And there you have it. That is Hellraiser Quartet of Torment from Arrow Video, the 4K collection. Again, they had a couple of different kinds of boxes on their website. So again, that is the Hellraiser Pinhead one on front if you're looking for it. I think there were some other variations as well. So check the website, pick the one that you want the best, and go with that. I chose Pinhead because he's Pinhead. Thank you so much for joining me for this unboxing video. Again, leave a comment down below what you thought about the unboxing, like what you thought about the special features. Do you already have the set? Do you recommend the videos? Again, I've seen all 4 of these films, so there's not going to be any first-time watches going through it, but I'm so excited to revisit them during the spooky season. Make sure that you like and subscribe. There are 2 free things that can do that help support the channel immensely, and you never miss new episodes of the show as they drop. You can also find goatfilmreviews.com for my many written reviews. You can find Goat Film Reviews on Facebook. You can follow me personally at Almighty Goatman on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, Threads, and Blue Sky. You can also check out my coffee down below in the description of this video. That way you can help support the channel. If you want to support it financially, you can buy me a coffee. Help us get towards our goal of upgrading some of our equipment over here at the show. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.